Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Margaret. You're on Booktube. Cheers and thanks for stopping by. So, what do we have for today? Today is Sunday, February 6th, and this is my February TBR, later than it usually is, but we had an important buddy read to do on the first of the month with Katie Reads and Rants, so I'll pop that up there. Super fun, Once Upon a River. And that bumped everything a little later. So now we have a late TBR. So some of these have already been read, but I will remain mysterious and keep you in suspense as to which ones those are. Hello, RK Stumbling Bear. Nice to see you live. Very cool to catch you. Thanks for stopping in. So first, with the welcome, I want to put a question out there. My first question is a little goofy, just for people who come in and are wondering what we're working on. What's your favorite fun thing within reach? This is just to give you something to do while you're listening, because I saw this and I thought I'd share it with you because it's glorious. It says, if you don't like my changes, I can always edit your face. with a cat looking very serious. So I thought I'd share that with you. That was one of the lovely things. It goes along very well with my cat servant magnet that I got from Natalie Locke. So there we go. Feel free to share yours in the comments. What are we doing today? Oh, Leo's also here. Hey, Leo. Nice to see you. What are we doing today? The TBR. I'm going to tell you, this is going to be the most ambitious TBR of the year, except maybe for May. So those are the two times I'm running co-hosting a readathon, and so I can't help but be ambitious. So gather up your hot chocolate is my drink of choice today. That's question number 2. It's orange hot chocolate from a place called Mama Ganache in San Luis Obispo, where I just was, and I put a little cardamom and cloves in it, and it is delicious. So I hope you have something just as delicious in your hand to tackle this most ambitious TBR. And Leo knows what I'm talking about, because not only do I have several buddy reads, but I also have the Black Authortuber Readathon. So in case you don't know, February is Black History Month in the United States, where we celebrate and try to learn more about Black history. And for last year, what I did was participate in I'm going to forget the name, bow ties and bookmarks and bow ties. The name's Jessie anyway, and the booktuber is pretty big, and they have a standing Blackathon, I think is what the readathon is called, and I did that, but it wasn't like very tailored. So in any sort of big activism effort, you don't feel like you can do too much. So you focus on your own community and see what good you can do. So I figured that's what I would do this year, and honor the Black authortubers in the community by reading their books, because that's pretty easy. So, and hopefully we can lift up their names, get them a little bit more visibility in the community, and get their books read. And so I've already read a couple, and I'm going to share the list with you today. If you can still sign up if you want. February is a short month, but we still got 3 weeks, so there's plenty of time to read, especially some of the novellas or romances that go by pretty quickly. So that is why it's ambitious. And the other thing I'm doing with the Black Authortuber Readathon is combining it with one of the Black Authortubers who's running their own readathon. So if you are on Storygraph, you can check out the Missy Elliot Readathon. Missy Elliot, voice of the 90s, also now and, iconic. So Shay with the Hobbies, KaShay Warren has put up, along with 2 other booktubers, help, a readathon that is reflecting the epic music of Missy Elliot for Black History Month. So when I go through my Black Authortuber Readathon recommendations, I'm also going to match them up with Missy Elliott prompts, because I'm doing both, because why not? Support more people that way. So I'm very, very happy to share that with you. And I think that's all the prologue I need. So let's go to the second question. RK Stumbling Bear says, I'm playing a phone game while watching. I'm at my parents', so I don't have my usual fun activities nearby. Oh, okay. You can't like grab a magnet off your refrigerator. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So the next question then is, what is your Sunday drink of choice? Since it is Sunday and we like to have a hot beverage in our hands. And this time it's in a special Jane Austen mug. All hail. But yeah. I've already told you how impressed with myself I am because of my drink of choice this morning. You know, sometimes you just win. Sometimes you don't. So there we go. Let's go to the next one. The next section of the show is the books that I'm going to read in February that are holdovers, which will also come in handy for the readathons. Just wait. So number 1 is Segu. I don't have the books handy because that's how I'm rolling this morning. I've got the hot chocolate, but I don't have the physical books. It's fine. It's in the bedroom. So Segu is by Maryse Condé. It's translated by Barbara Bray, I believe. And I'm reading this as a buddy read with Bria. And we've tried since December and we're sort of like limping along. It's huge. It's the huge orange book that I've showed before. So we're kind of stuck, but we're like, you know, encouraging and egging each other on. So that is continuing. January continuing into February was an audiobook I listened to called This Is How You Lose the Time War. And I will wait to tell you what I thought about that book. It is by Ahmad El-Mokhtar and Max Gladstone. And that's going to come in handy for readathons as well. And then finally, the other holdover, the third one, is Herrick's End by T.M. Blanchett. That is a Friends book that is an arc, and it is coming out, I think, in May. So that is like just holding. And it's an ebook, so it's taking me longer because those always take me longer. And that's also gonna come in handy for the readathon prompts. So there we go. Black Authortuber Readathon and Buddy Reads. Let's go over Buddy Reads first. So let's see if anyone has any drinks of choice. Here we go. Leo says coffee with soy milk in one hand and water in the other. Excellent. I approve this choice. My name is Margaret Bernard and I approve this choice. Because this is for when I start choking, because I always seem to like start choking or coughing on air. So this is like warding off the devil of whatever causes that to happen. Melissa's here at Fully Booked. Coffee or tea? Excellent choice. RK Stumbling Bear, plain water for me today. Excellent choice as well. Jim's Books, Reading and Stuff. Hello. Rooibos tea as per usual. Excellent. And Leo says yes. Yeah, right? Sweet. All right, so I'm going to get into the buddy reads first. Let's take that down so we're not distracted. Buddy reads are going to be starting with the one I started on January 31st with Sandy of Ms. Reads a Lot and Nikki of Red Reads, and that is Transcendent Kingdom. And I didn't get the book for this either. Sorry, that's an audiobook, so I didn't get an overlay for that one. But Transcendent Kingdom is by Jassi. Oh, Amy's here too. Finally able to join one of these. Hello from down under. Thank you so much for joining. I am loving your videos lately. The last one you put up with the AI covers was brilliant. So nice job. We're talking about my buddy reads so far for February, and Transcendent Kingdom by Jassi is the first one with Sandy and Nikki, and it's going very well. We're on Voxer doing the check-ins, and I haven't read Homegoing, so this is my first Jassi, and I'm glad because people say they like Homegoing better, so I'm glad that I'm working up rather than like backwards what people have said in terms of skill. So yeah, very excited about that. Going very well. Thanks to Sandy and Nikki for being such great reading partners so far. The next one is, I do have this one nearby. This is going to be later in the month, The Bookish Life of Nina Hill by Abby Waxman. I got this for Christmas from my brother, and I saw Valerie Geary, fellow author, talking about it on AuthorTube, and so we're doing a buddy read in the second half of the month because she's doing a themed read of girls or women on covers or titles, and so this fit into that very loose category, and so we will be talking about it in March. So that's exciting to look forward to. And then the third buddy read that I have is, and here we go, the crossover with the Black Authortuber Readathon. I have this, ta-da! This one I coordinated. Blood Like Magic. So Booktube Darling by Black Authortuber Liesel Sambury. She does great videos, is a great member of the community, and this is her debut book. Her second, the sequel, is coming out soon, so I'm definitely behind the curve on this one, but happy to be buddy reading this with St. Houston, that's Shannon, and she's taking part in our readathon, so I'm very excited. And we'll also be reading this one later in the month just because of scheduling, so hold on to your hats. That's going to be a fun ride for the both of us. So now we're leaving buddy reads and the crossover and going to Black Authortuber Readathon, and then I'll return to the all the prompts for the Missy Elliot readathon at the end. Just, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Don't worry. So Blood Like Magic is the first one for Black Authortuber Readathon for me. Lots of other people are reading other books. The next one I have is The Art of Love by J.C. Carpenter, Authortube's own. This is a book of poetry that she put out last fall, and yay, indie authors. I'm going to be mysterious because some of these I read already and I have to hold my tongue. The third read for Black Authortuber Readathon is Christmas with the Rights by Christina C. Jones. And this is someone I found when I was searching for more Black Authortubers. Not that I had already been following. I'm glad I found her because she has a whole catalog of books and they look like great steamy romances. So very excited for this one. And the final one is Angelborn by L. Penelope. Someone else put this on the spreadsheet for the Black Authortuber Readathon, and I got to find Leslie Penelope's channel, and her videos look amazing. So I'm very happy to find hers as well. And this is the one I chose just because it's not part of a series, and I could buy it directly from her. She's a hybrid author, so she's got indie stuff, she's got traditional published stuff, and a whole backlist as well. So I'm very excited to find both of these last two because there's a lot more to get through. So those are my 4 choices on the spreadsheet. Let's see. Do I have the link for the readathon handy? No, I do not. Let me go grab that. You can look at the books that we've highlighted. You can add more books. You can join at any point throughout the month. All you need to do is read a book by a Black Authortuber and talk about it on your channel. So we're encouraging people to do that at any point. My co-host, when I say we, I do have a we this time. My co-host is Bethann Berninga Sokolar, and she started early. She's gotten through a couple books, I think, already, and we've got some buddy reads going on in that spreadsheet. So, take a look, see if you want to join in on anyone's. You just contact them through YouTube or Twitter or wherever else you know where they are, and jump in. So that's super fun. And side note, when I went to check out L. Penelope's site, she is doing some amazing things. So I caught an Instagram live because she's doing Faro Feb, which is Fantasy Romance February. Awesome. Cool. I got to grab onto the coattails of that. I joined her newsletter because she said she was going to be, I think, saying something about the cover. And she has, it's not Cameo. I think that's the name of the app where Don Jr. was on and he's charging money to send messages to people. But it's a similar setup where you send personalized messages via video, via email, rather than FaceTime or a direct thing. So I signed up for her newsletter and I got an email that said, I recorded a personal message for you. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. It's the first in the funnel. I know how this works. But no, the video was actually a, hey, Margaret, thanks for joining my... And I was like, what? She actually recorded a video for me. So that was really cool. So I don't know if she'll see this and that's kind of embarrassing, but that was a cool move. So I may, I don't know, look into that in the future because that was a fun little freebie. It's not like a PDF freebie or a teaser novella freebie, but it was something that set her apart from the rest of authors. So there we go. El Penelope, new favorite. Okay, so those are my reads. Segu, This Is How You Lose the Time War, Herrick's End, Transcendent Kingdom, Blood Like Magic, The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, The Art of Love, Christmas with the Rights, and Angelborn. I think that's 10. And here's how we're going to put them on the Missy Elliot Readathon hosted by KaShay Warren over on Storygraph. So let me share my screen for that. Chrome tab. Take you with me here. I've got a few tabs open, as if you know me, you know. If you know, you know. All right, so I have a couple books in here that may not apply. We'll see. So here we go. Missy Elliot Readathon 2022 Greatest Hits Tour, hosted by 50 So Shay, which is Shay's handle on Storygraph. And for the month of February, month-long readathon highlighting Black authors, celebrating the icon that is Missy Elliot. Woohoo! So KaShay is the host. Dijana, I think she's Thistle and Verse in her channel, or maybe that was just, no, maybe that was just the one she had a different collab with. I'm not sure. KaShay has a lot of collabs going on, so you can check her out here. And Britt at Britt Riderly, which is a channel I go to and subscribe to and hear from all the time. So there we go. They have some group reads. I never intersect well with group reads because unless it's a buddy read, I feel like I am lost in the crowd. So I don't usually enjoy those. But here are the prompts. Gossip folks. LGBTQ rep can be author or main character. For this one, it's going to be This Is How You Lose the Time War by Ahmad El-Mokhtar and Max Gladstone. Super stoked to talk about this one at the wrap up, and it seems like it's going to be a long time to hold on to this info, but super stoked. I'll just say that. Number 2 prompt. Let's see. Make sure I'm caught up here. The readathon. Let me take this off. It's like clean up. Sorry. Clean up on aisle 2 here. So I'll put the third question up. What are you most excited for this month? Feel free to comment on that, but I'm going to keep going with the Missy Elliot Readathon prompts. And I'm still sharing the screen. Oh, I didn't put it up. Yeah, there we go. No one told me. No one told me I was rattling on without putting it on the screen. Thanks, guys. Okay, so let's scroll back up to challenge prompts on Storygraph. Number 1, Gossip Folks LGBTQ rep. This is how you lose the time war. Bam. Number 2, 1 Minute Man, a book with Black romance. And I've got 2 for this, The Art of Love by J.C. Carpenter and Christmas with the Rights, because we have a little bit of romance heavy bias in the spreadsheet, but that is fine. It is February after all, so that tracks. Prompt number 3, Work It, one of my favorite exercise songs, and this is for a coming of age trope book. So for number 3, I think Herrick's End will definitely apply, and I think Blood Like Magic will also apply when I read that. So there we go. Prompt number 4, The Rain, Super Duper Fly. Read a book from an author's backlist at least 5 years old. For this one, I'm using Angelborn by L. Penelope, which was published in 2015. That's the other reason. It's not part of a series and it's older. So very, very craftily and unaware chose that one. Prompt number 5, Lose Control, a multi-POV book. For that one, Christmas with the Rights is definitely multi-POV, as is This Is How You Lose the Time War. So got that one covered. And I didn't put the books in yet because who needs that? Prompt number 6, Throw It Back, a book set in high school or written while you were in high school. None of these books were written while I was in high school, so I'm going to hope that Transcendent Kingdom eventually works up to the high school part. Herrick's End might be called set in high school. I'm not sure, but we'll see about that one. And the final prompt, number 7, Pass That Dutch, a Black book recommendation. So for that one, I think Blood Like Magic is, because I heard about Lizelle Sambury from being on YouTube, from all the great Black booktubers and authortubers. And so, yeah, happy ending to that story. Now I'm reading her book. How cool is that? So we're back to question 3. I'm so excited about this readathon that Beth Ann and I are hosting, that Leo is participating in, that Shannon is participating in, that Jenna O'Malley is participating in. And there's a few other names in there that people put in, so that's pretty cool. I'm very excited. All right, catching up with the chat. RK Stumbling Bear, This Is How You Lose the Time War was a fun novella. It was shorter than normal. Is it really a novella? I thought it was a book. Okay. It was very cool. I will wait to talk about it. Yes. I'm glad you think so too. Melissa says my real birthday and my Booktube birthday are both this month. Pretty exciting. Excellent. Thanks for letting us know. We'll be sure to hassle you. RK Stumbling Bear says congrats and happiness. Yay. Self-righteousness. This is Martha. Thank you on behalf of all authors with a backlist. Woohoo! A lot of pressure to have something new. Yes, we're not about that. Says the author who hasn't published since 2019. Hi. Amy Rosenfeld says, book like Black Like Magic has been huge on TikTok as well, I think. Ooh, interesting. Blood Like Magic. Sorry, Blood Like Magic. I haven't seen as much of it there, but it would definitely fly well. I can tell. I can see because of the cover. The cover's amazing. So yeah, cool. I'm not as big into book talk as Booktube, but yeah. Oh, I can point out another one of my Christmas gifts if you can see that. Let's see. You need to read the first part. It says, a woman cannot survive on books alone. She also needs a cat. So my sister got me that, and let me peek over here again. Can we see the cat dreams over here? The cat is dreaming. Yes. There we go. The cat sees itself. The cat gazes into the distance. All right, well that's all the cat content you get for today. I'm sorry about that. My eyes are watering from laughing. So yes. Typo, yeah, no worries. Melissa, I approve of the poster and the cat. Yeah, Bean put his head back down. He's all like, okay, I fulfilled my cameo role. You can all go back to work now. So yes, very excited for this during this month. Reading is starting off well. I've got, I think, already 3 or 4 books down, so very excited. I've got ebooks. Oh yeah, here's the other thing I usually do is, not usually, this is month 2 of the, let's put this up here. I copied this from Melissa, so I'm going to keep her comment up. Melissa's reading goals tracker and the things that I'm trying to aim for, like a research book, different formats, ebook, audiobook, working down my own TBR, so that's on there. BIPOC authors, of course, that's going to be like out the wazoo this month because of the readathon, which is perfect, which is like hitting our goals. And nonfiction, and there's something hidden. What's the hidden one? Indie Pub. And those are some of the Black Authortuber reads too. So yay! We're hitting them goals. Today is good. This month is good. I feel very I don't know, ahead of the curve. Oh, and I almost forgot. I am announcing, or like continuing to announce, that I am, thank you, Leo. I am helping people out with StreamYard stuff. So as I've mentioned before, I work with A Mighty Blaze as a volunteer, have trained all them on StreamYard, and it's excellent. It's easy. It's intuitive. It is the box I am in now, broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Makes it all easy. And so I want to share that knowledge with other people who want to live stream. So I'm doing Sundays on StreamYard, which is not every other Sunday, as it turns out, because of my video scheduling, but 2 Sundays a month at least. So there you go. I have a form. It is in the description. It's just like a Google form, a one-pager that just lets me know where you are and what you will need, because I will need to do different things based on where you are and what you need. So I finally put that together. Sorry, LaRonn, it took me like over a week to do. My brain sort of struggles with things that have multiple pathways or decisions. So I had to talk it out with a friend, and now I'm there. So the form is up. It's in the description under Sundays on StreamYard. Feel free if you want help, if you want practice, you can go live, you can go private. Just let me know where you're at and answer the questions, and we can try and schedule something. So that is the other exciting thing for this month. I got February 20th and February 27th open for this month, and I've got some slots next month too. So just let me know when you're available, and I'm happy to help. Oh, you know what the other cool thing is that's within reach? I have a necklace with my book on it. I just, shameless self-plug today. Sorry, couldn't resist. Oh, yes. What else have we got? I forgot to say this: like, comment, share, subscribe. So I'm glad I put it in as a banner because I always forget. And I think that is everything. So we're early today, only 25 minutes. And yeah, I've gone over, this is my most ambitious TBR of the year, bar one. This is the Black Authortuber Readathon that is already underway, but feel free to join at the spreadsheet that is in the description and in the chat. Should be very easy. And I've got 3 buddy reads going, 3 holdovers from January. Again, very ambitious. I've got Sundays on StreamYard, so if you want to practice or have someone orient you, not orientate, that's not a word. It's not a word. Orient you towards this new tool that could be helpful and, you know, get you comfortable with live streaming. I'd love to help out with that. And let's go out and read some Black Authortubers books, y'all. Happy Black History Month. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year reading. That is a good tongue twister. So yeah, thanks for coming by, and happy reading. I'll see you again soon. Yes, because Wednesday I will be doing my wrap up for January. That is upcoming attractions. Wednesday I will be doing my wrap up, and Friday I have my AuthorTube panel of the month, which is going to be Nia of Vixen of Fiction, Leah of Pen to Paper, and Emily Harris of Author Emily Harris. So we're going to be talking historical and romance, but not necessarily historical romance. So romantic elements for the win. So that's going to be super fun. That's this Friday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific time, where I am. There we go. All right, that's the ending for the win. Thank you, everybody, and I'll talk to you again soon.